So I've been very curious. You do a lot of readings. So I was curious about, is the energy different with your readings when it comes to doing somebody online to in person and the ones at the fair?
They can be. And I think that's kind of the interesting part is when you do it, a private reading, it's one of those, it's just you and that other person. Like it's face to face, you get to talk and that sort of thing. And I think a lot of people feel like really great with that because it's like they don't have to worry about feeling judged by someone else about their questions or how they're asking.
Who's looking at me?
Everybody's looking at me kind of thing. But the advantage of having like a group reading is, the best part is you get the amazing questions of someone else. When someone else asks a question, you're like, oh, I didn't know I could ask that, or I didn't know that. And the dynamics of the group kind of changes. Now that kind of goes into like when I do a reading at the fair.
Yes.
Everybody in that space on that floor close to us was all about like healing and upgrading and changing and modifying their own life. Not like, let me change you. It's like, let me change my life.
Myself.
And, you know, well, this crystal helped me or this soap helped me or whatever it is. And that was the energy that they came in with, is like, what can I do to help her to move forward, and what can I help him? And so we went kind of through some release exercises with them, and they literally both left like feeling like the other person understood them a little bit more, and kind of like just like this like weight was released off both of them, like
that
just
they
like
needed so
that
bad.
they needed so bad. It was just like, oh, it was so amazing.
I wish it was that easy with all of us.
But I think that's
she got a good one.
She got a good one. But I was like, the thing is though, is that was kind of like the energy of the fair itself that I was at, is that it was all about healing and that energy. Therefore, she felt like she was ready for healing. He felt like he was ready for healing, and that just literally just came up and out in some amazing ways.
That's awesome. I love that. Yes.
I know. And it's one of those, I was like, you would always hope that like someone that you've had a relationship in the past, that you're friendly with them, but sometimes there's a lot of old energy, and I think they were able to release all of that at that time frame of just like, it's
let
over.
it go.
Let it go. And
held on for too long on that. Yes.
It was but that's kind of the differences between like a private reading, a group reading, and going to a fair. And so each of them have like great benefits. Some of them have like some, it just depends on you. But a lot of times I'll end up doing like almost like a private reading, group reading, where I have like 3 or 4 people coming together to talk to one person or whatever else. So that can kind of change the dynamics too. So that's kind of like a interesting kind of like energy of almost a private reading, but it's a group reading.
Yeah.
Those are the fun ones.
Oh, the energy readings, those are fun.
Definitely. We thank you so much for joining us today, and I know that we'll be talking again soon.